Hey Dub here. Thank you for visiting my channel. I hope that you appreciate the content. This is just a friendly reminder that this channel is partially sponsored by Atrio, which is a service where content creators can find opportunities for other sponsorships. So if you do visit atrio.com and you do sign up, please use the code KDUB4, KAYDU4, and that will help out my channel. Much appreciated. Enjoy the content. Hello, y'all. This is KDub0415, and we are continuing our Let's Play Paradise Killer series. So, Lydia Day Break is right here. We're going to go ahead and ask her some questions because we're the investigator. We need to figure out what's going on here. So, if we hang out, we're going to go for a drive. I'm going to do that later, though. So, case files. Let's talk about KHX first. He's missing. You know where he is? What do you know about KHX's disappearance? I haven't seen him in a while, LD. Was hoping he'd turn up on my list of pickups last night. I thought he was just taking some time out, but he'd be ready to go to the next island.
Come on, LD.
I guess something bad happened. Have you poked around his place on the mountain? Not yet, but we could. Where were you at the time of the murder? Sammy had packed up his bar, so I picked him up. It was his turn to go through the Paradise Gates to the next island. I took him over there, but before we could get through, they locked in response to the murder. We can check that with the Nightmare computer. Well, the logs at the gates confirm this. Should do. We started the warm-up procedure, but then it shut down.
Sure.
What's the deal with the warm-up procedure? You can't just walk through the Paradise Gates. They're connected to another reality. It takes a lot of power to move between different realities, and it's a complicated procedure. The gates need some time to draw enough power in and do the calculations to get you to the next island. How's that different to just driving around the island? We're not hopping between realities on the island, so we can just cruise.
I'm glad to be back.
Just a bit of single reality driving, huh?
I'm glad you're back,
You
LD.
got it. Holler at me anytime you want to go for a cruise, LD. You buying this Henry story?
Come on, LD.
I hope it's him, LD. If it was one of us, the syndicate could collapse. Akiko-chan found him at the scene. He had a knife and the Vic's blood, right? That paints a pretty convincing picture. Maybe it's a little too convincing.
Weird.
You think something else is going on, LD? I don't, but I have to check. That's a lie. A demon-possessed citizen with a grudge makes this a nice, simple case. Nice. Did you have any problems with the council?
I'm glad you're
Nope.
back,
Me and
LD.
Sammy are just living our lives, LD. We're not into politics and scheming on the
I
island.
have a bad feeling
What about the rest of the
this.
syndicate? Anyone come to mind that has a grudge against the council? This is a dark line of questioning, LD.
It's complicated.
If people find out I've said anything, I'll get a target on me. You're an ex-assassin that's cooperating with the lead investigator. You'll be fine. I need your help, Lydia. I've been gone so long, things are weird on this island. You're telling me.
LD.
Okay, because it's you. I've started to worry about a couple of people.
Huh?
Yuri's up to no good.
Sure.
What makes you say that? We'll get into that later. Carmelina's the other one.
Strange.
The architect? Why?
Come on, LD.
Gut feeling, LD. Let's talk about your suspicions about Carmelina. Carm's a genius,
The island
LD.
feels bad,
The next time will
LD.
probably be perfect. She'll have to craft it a
The
masterpiece.
island feels
You probably
bad,
heard people
LD.
talking about Montserrat. He was getting paranoid. He was getting
It's
arrogant.
complicated.
For some people, honing their craft is enough. Others need rewards. I don't know if Montserrat was in the credit-giving frame of mind.
Nanny, the hell?
A slighted genius? Maybe. Has Yuri got a motive for killing the council?
You prove it.
He's ambitious and
Sure.
wants power.
Hell
He
are
hasn't
you
earned it, though.
talking about?
Unearned power is bad news,
What the hell are
LD.
you talking about?
He used to be a small-time, crappy little kid, but one day he got buff. One day?
Huh?
Yeah, it was weird. Almost overnight, he became handsome, got six-pack abs, and started to be charming.
God damn it, LD.
His charm's fake, though. He's trying to get his own way all the time. Be careful with him. He's been trying to push his own agenda on the council, but it's never gone well. Montserrat was fixed on his plan. Yuri wasn't going to push him around. I got a bad feeling about him a while back and pulled some records from the Moon database. Here, take them. Try asking Sammy as well. People get loose-lipped in a bar. Indeed. Because the alcohol does stuff. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? Henry caused the demons to corrupt this island, LD. You seen the Dead Zone? It's a nightmare rift we're not allowed into. If you're looking for more answers, try in there. Okay? What do you know about the escape last night? You read the report, LD? That's all I know. You'd have to ask Akito-chan yourself. I don't believe her, though. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night?
Why?
For real, LD? You need to speak to Akiko. Did you see Crimson last
What are you
night?
talking
Have you
about,
asked her
LD?
yourself, LD? I didn't see her last night. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? Sorry, LD, didn't see Akiko-chan. Have you asked her about it? What do you know about the second Holy Seal? It's a secret, LD. I've never been through that big door in the council building. Do you know anything about the murder of the marshal guards outside of the council
Huh?
building? Not a thing, LD. I was working last night. What can you tell me about Yuri and what he was doing last night?
Good talk, LD.
I was talking with him all night. He was my handler for the pickups.
I'm
Pickups?
glad you're back,
You know, LD, that
LD.
moved to the next island. The islands exist in separate pockets of reality, so we can't just hop on a boat trip over there. We have to go through the Paradise Gates, get our trans-dimensional travel on. Masahiro in Heavy Industries built this car to do it. It's the only thing on the island that can go through the gates, and I'm the ferrywoman. On the night an island ends, I wait for Syndicate members to report to Yuri that they're done with their duties. Yuri calls me and arranges a pickup. I grab them and take them through the gates to the new
The
island.
investigator is
You're in
here.
contact with him all night?
It's
Well, there was a time when I
complicated.
couldn't contact him. When we got to the Paradise Gates, I checked in with him to confirm the warm-up sequence started, but I couldn't get through to him. Any idea why? Is it unusual?
Damn it, LD.
It has happened a couple times before. The reality folding drive sometimes causes it. Just odd it happened last night of all nights. I'll try checking his phone records at a comms tower.
Is this a fact
Sorry to ask this,
or
Lydia,
a
but I
trick?
need you to tell me about the last job you did.
What?
You mean moving us to the next island? No, the regime change in Europe before the Syndicate.
Huh?
Who the hell told you about that? Wait, it was acid,
Come
wasn't
on,
it? What
LD.
does this have to do with the council murder?
Don't
The
test
murder has
me.
all the hallmarks of regime
If you
change.
can prove
Oh,
it,
give me a
sure.
break, LD. Me and Sammy were assassins. We did assassin crap. It was the last job we had to do to buy our freedom. That was millennia ago, a different epoch. It has nothing to do with last night. Had to ask. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. I have to ask about this, Lydia. Do you have a motive for killing council? I get it, LD. Just doing your job. Nah, me and Sammy haven't got a reason to hit the syndicate like
Got
this.
it.
You're happy
I'm
here?
messing
As
with
anyone
you.
can be. So let's go ahead and hang out with her. Maybe that will loosen her lips a little bit.
Let's go for a drive,
LD. What led you to the life of an assassin?
Damn it, LD.
How come you're asking me about this now?
I was
We never
born
talked
to
about it before my
investigate.
What the hell
exile.
are you talking
And
about?
now a mass murder happens, you just happen to bring it up?
I need to investigate.
Don't make me out to be the bad guy, I've just got a job to do. Sorry, LD, tensions
It's
are up.
complicated.
I don't like to talk about it, you know. That's behind me. Being an assassin was simple. You don't have to worry about a lot once you get good at it. Find a target, learn to target, end the target. Love, though, that's complicated. That's why I drive and paint. I always need a skill to master. You got a new car since I've been gone. She's pretty, ain't she? Upgraded, got bored of the muscle car look. Masahiro offered to refit the old girl, but I wanted a change. So here she is, Burn Parliament. That doesn't sound creepy or anything. Once this thing is over, we can go driving for real again. Totally, I hope the next island has roads. Cosmos is fine, but concrete feels
Good
different.
talk, LD.
You cool if I drop you at the beach, LD?
Thank you.
Sure thing, thanks for the ride. I don't think that takes gasoline either, so probably
The island
good.
feels bad,
LD, I have something I think we should discuss. Something you wanted to tell me?
It's
This is a sensitive subject, LD. For who? It's about someone on the island, but it might be something you don't want to hear about. I'm an investigator. Truth doesn't care about feelings. You know I told you that Yuri suddenly got ripped overnight? He became a new person? What if it was a god that did it? You mean a
if
blessing?
you can prove
Deception.
it, sure.
That's dangerous talk. The goddess Enchanted Blue bestows physical gifts in return for devotion.
It's complicated.
Deception by a god is a crime. I don't want to just accuse him.
Got it.
What makes you so sure? He's been going on and on about retrieving her body. She's dormant in the Sahara caverns in the real world. Yuri wants the council to authorize an opt to go and get her. That's suicide, and Enchanted Blue is guarded by elite custodians. I know, there's no way Montserrat would let it happen. I think that's why he's been pushing to get on the council. If he's been deceived, would he really kill the council? He's not going to be on the new council.
Come on, LD.
What if he doesn't stop until he is? I'll keep your suspicion secret, but I'll look into it. Thanks, Lydia. So yes, may your specter gaze upon a star, and may you reach the moon. Alright, so we got some new notes and suspicions. Let's see here, what are we? We are close to the dead zone, actually. So I think that's where we're gonna head. That's a good excuse, you know, proximity. I guess I'll go this way. And we have shameful fake golden crown obtained. Ooh, a blood crystal. Jump. Thank you. So the dead zone is where Henry Division got possessed by the demon. We can actually start this now too. Drinks cost blood crystals. Should I use this machine? Sure. Okay. D1. Oh, obtained. A fruit-flavored soft drink makes you think of caring for your sick mother, and when you went traveling to Egypt with a group of friends, you have done neither of these things. And then we have an incoming call. Who could it be?
Dead Nebula thanks you for your purchase.
You're welcome.
Please enjoy your cold, refreshing beverage.
Dead Nebula monitors the drinking habits of all inhabitants of the Paradise Islands, be they syndicate or citizen. For security reasons, we need to analyze your voice pattern. Please say the following
Dead
phrase.
Nebula, more refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse.
Okay. Dead Nebula, more refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse. You've gone soft, Lady Loved
I have
Eyes.
a bad feeling about
I'm supposed to be a valued customer. It's been a long time. The old Lady Loved Eyes would never have trotted out a corporate catchphrase. Exile has an effect on people. What brings you back to the island? The council mass murder last night.
No way.
No way, we thought something was wrong. We got down to the last of our stock and no one's refilling us. The island can't end until I solve this case. How's it feel being back on the beat?
I was born to investigate.
I was born to investigate. The idle lands are no place for an investigator. We feel you. Nice to see the investigation freak again. You got the inside scoop from me? Any weird drinking habits? When that demonic possession happened a decade ago, we sold a lot more sanity. People like protection. Does it actually work? Does anything? Listen, you're one of the good guys. We want to help. You keep buying drinks and we'll see what we can do. There's a broken vending machine in the warehouses. Someone jammed something in it. We think it may be an upgrade for Starlight. It's going to take some time to get the machine rebooted.
Buy more drinks.
Which is code for buy more drinks. The island is hot. I'm sure I'll be thirsty. That's the spirit. We'll be in touch. So yeah, if you want to get the upgrade, you got to keep buying drinks from the machines, and eventually Dead Nebula will reboot that machine, and you'll be able to get the upgrade. 15 times sequence. Montserrat leads us to the real world to reclaim the corpse of Dire Rose. Tragedy strikes. The god hunters repel us. I hear something else, but where is it? I don't see anything down there. Yes, there is something down there. It's a blood crystal. I'll take it. I need money for drinks. Can I open this from here? Indeed I can. Alright, so I said we were going to go to the Deadlands. Oh, we can grab that when we come back out. So let's go ahead and hop down here. I'm not sure if we can go there. But let's see if we can get inside the Deadlands here. I don't know if we have all of the upgrades we need. Hello there, Shinji. The Dead Zone holds many secrets. Look at the scavengers above it. They feed off things that some do not want seen. The crows are feeding off a corrupted land. I'm sure there's a metaphor or something in there. Something about the Syndicate or something. It'll come to me. See ya! Poof. Alright, so let's see if we have the upgrades we need. We need pyramids. Dang it, I think that's the fourth one that we need. So we need to definitely try and find the upgrades. So we're going to go ahead and save our progress, and then we're going to explore the beach. So let's go ahead and get over there. it was worth a shot trying to see if we could go to the dead zone or the dead land there. Nope. There we go. Alright, so another relic. Island sequence 18 memento. Excuse me, obtained. The Erroneous timelines. Gregory Complex gave his life so that they may be switched back. Ow. I don't think there's anything up here, right? Blood crystal. Man, I got hiccups. I'm gonna have to hold my breath for a second. Okay, pillar flower obtained. A standard carbonated soda drink, popular with people that enjoy sitting on their balconies, trying not to look their neighbor in the eye. Alright, so off to the beach. And we're not here to relax and get a tan. We're here to find clues, blood crystals, or relics. So let's see if we can find any of those things. We can find a ghost. Hello there. It happened right here. Can you believe it?
Sure.
Believe what? A horror, a walking horror, this island. It's a carnival of nightmares. It has its charms. You're insane, all of you, insane. You're lucky you weren't got by him. By who? The vampire, that horror, the vampire horror. A vampire killed you? On this beach, a nighttime stroll resulted in gross murder. Did the marshals investigate? No one cared. No one believes in vampires. It happened. I can't leave this place until I know there is evidence.
I need to investigate
Finding evidence
this.
is what I do. The horror! Alright, so we gotta find evidence that a vampire actually was around. Let's see here. Nothing there. How about up here by the trees? Aha! A blood crystal. Yeah, so if you ever pick this game up, I think exploration is a good thing to do first. That way you get familiar with the layout of the island, and you can find things a little bit easier. Grab your buckets and spades. Hey, there's Shinji again. We'll go talk to him after we get this. Blood crystal. Thank you. Hello. Do you think whoever did the murder is evil? They have to be, right? Murder is evil and so
I have
on.
a bad feeling about
Evil is a
this.
worthless trait cowards assign to people they wish didn't exist. It's a hand wave. By not examining why we think of them as evil, we learn less about ourselves and our society. The Syndicate is trying to resurrect a race of alien gods that enslaved man and fought millennia-long wars. I don't think you should be spouting off about evil. Let's be loyal.
Don't test me.
A demon shouldn't be questioning the Syndicate. We have our holy mission. Ah ha ha ha! That's a good one. Poof. So yes, another stellar interaction with our friend Shinji, the demon. Let's see if I can sneak through here. Thank you. There is a place up there to get to, but we'll get there in a moment because we're pretty close to a certain spot, and I want to get to that certain spot. Buy more drinks. So I will. I forget how many you gotta actually buy before Dead Nebula is able to reset the broken one. And we have... This is the boarding point for boat trips which go around the island. This sign says that the boat rides were shut down by Yuri Knight a few days
Got
ago.
it.
There's no reason given. I wonder why. Why would he shut them down early? Question mark. That's a valid question. Nothing going on there. I don't see any relics or anything here. So let's continue along. Get in our running for the episode. So the reason why I said we're close to somewhere... Relic here. Hello. Playful stones obtained. A common game among children is Celestial Thrones. Stones are arranged on a grid and players take turns moving them to capture the opponent's stones and stacking them. Oh, I don't want anyone touching my stones. That was a joke. Not a good one, but it was a joke. Gosh, it's going to take a little while to get there. So there is like a little shrine over there. You You give some blood and from a blood crystal, and it will open up and give you a relic or an object. Ooh! Blood crystal obtained. Alright. Another blood crystal over there. Anything here? Nah. So move along, like I know you do. And then we're gonna get this blood crystal here, and we are right at the spot I want to be at. You can see the outline of someone here. This is KHX.
The investigator is
Was,
here.
is,
I don't
never
like
been a fan of
this.
physicality,
Sure.
visity. I sometimes drank with him. He was quite reserved, but opened up after a beer. Intense guy, focused, obsessive. What is the body telling me? Well, we're gonna go ahead and investigate. So KHX. KHX's fist is gripping something tightly. It's an ornate ring with a deep blue sapphire set into it. Why was KHX gripping this so tightly when he died? Did this belong to the attacker? Good question. KHX suffered a massive blow to the head. There's blood everywhere and it looks like the skull is cracked. He was struck once, and for his sake I hope he died immediately. Victims of attacks from the front often know the attacker, so it was probably one of the syndicate. Yuri Knight?
That's strange.
Crimson? How'd he end up here? Is this why Yuri shut down the bone trips early? Did he need to hide the body? There's a ring in his death grip fist. Why was he holding this when he died? Is this a message? It's a gaudy ring with a bright sapphire inset. Rest in peace, KHX. I'll find out what happened to you. Yeah, so that's not good news. Ooh. A little bit of a cutscene here. Let's pick it up. Sometimes the moon smiles at me. Drink your whiskey. I can feel the one in the golden city on the dark side of the grinning moon. I told you before, don't talk about him. Not on this island sequence. Do not invite disaster. But, drink your whiskey. And now, back to Island 24. So that's a bourbon. Yay. Alright, so it's going to take a second, but we're going to go ahead and try to get back to the beach again. I don't think we can go this way. I think the ocean will swallow us up. That's what it looks like, and we don't want that because then we're gonna have to be resurrected somewhere, and I don't want to do that. I want to know exactly where I am. What we can do is we can run back toward this spot that I mentioned earlier. That way we can see what's up there. Oh, excuse me, itchy eye. Not sure why. Hey, but don't know it, right? That's really high up there, whatever building that is. I'm not sure if I've been up there, to be frank with you. And if I was, holy cow. I'm not a big fan of heights, so that's a thing. Oh, a relic. Recording 005 obtained. The line stop and start. Geometric, crisscrossing the air, but not everywhere. I had a visit from the marshals. They're on to me. I bet it was the guy next door. All he does is feed the fish and gossip. Get a life. And then there's a blood crystal over here that I didn't grab earlier. And there's a blood crystal over there we can grab in a second. But we're going to head up this way. See if there's anything of importance up this way. Huh. This goes back to the beach. Interesting. I've never gone back there. Anyway, let's go up this ramp. Whoops. Hop on the rocks first. And, oh, what's over here? Oh, more music. A tower that broadcasts music to the speakers on the island. There's a tape in here. Headlights on the shore. Midnight melancholy on a desolate road. You can't beat it. Absolute loneliness. Just you and the choices you made. Make sure you get home safe. Thanks, I'll try. I'm actually home right now. So, ooh, that's good right there. another blood crystal over there. We'll go ahead and grab that in a second. We got a relic over here. Hello. Island sequence 019, 19th island sequence. When you sat with me and looked at the moon. That sounds romantic. So this is a nightmare computer, and we need pyramids for this, which is okay. Also, you need a card. This button isn't we're going to need to activate first, so hop over here. Obtained. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head back this way, actually. I'll hopefully hop up here. Yep, do the double hop. And I'm going to save here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to travel back to the gardens. And then we will go investigate KHX's place. So that's what we're going to do in the next episode. So until the next episode, everyone, take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye for now. K-Dub here. Did you like the content? Go ahead and hit the like button. And would you like updates on uploads that I make in the future? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hey, you can even hit the bell and it will give you those notifications. Thank you for your time. Take care.